Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? Welcome to Northern Illinois University's Spring Commencement Ceremonies. At this time, I would like to introduce the president of NIU and his colleagues who will be joining him as members of today's platform party. Please hold your applause until all members are presented. Northern Illinois University's President Douglas Baker, Executive Vice President and Provost Lisa Freeman, Chairman of the Board of Trustees John Butler, Vice Provost Ann Burbrick, Member of the Board of Trustees Mark Strauss, Vice President of Administration and Finance Alan Phillips, Member of the Board of Trustees Robert Marshall, Dean of the College of Education Levon Neal, Student Member of the Board of Trustees Paul Julian, Dean of the College of Health and Human Sciences Darrell Block, Associate Dean of the College of Education Mark Van Overbeck, Dean of the University Libraries Patrick Dawson, Associate Dean of the College of Health and Human Sciences James Ciesla. Our readers are from the College of Education Christine Karakoff, from the College of Health and Human Sciences Josephine Umorin. The student marshals are Tertia Jensen from the College of Health and Human Sciences and Amanda Ionta from the College of Education. And joining the members of the platform party are various members of NIU's esteemed faculty. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present the Northern Illinois University Class of 2015.
We will now have the presentation of the national colors and the singing of the national anthem. Colors will be presented by the Northern Illinois University United States Army ROTC Color Guard with vocalist Deanna Francis.
You may be seated. Good evening, everybody. My name is Lisa Freeman, and I serve as Executive Vice President and Provost of Northern Illinois University. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the May 2015 commencement exercises of NIU. This is a day of great significance for the graduates and their families and friends. We're happy to have all of you here. It's now my pleasure to invite Paul Julian, student trustee, to the podium to offer some words of welcome.
Good evening, President Baker, graduates, members of faculty and staff, and honored guests. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Northern Illinois University, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this commitment this evening. For the past year, I've had the honor of serving as a voting member of the Board of Trustees. In recognition of this unique distinction, my colleagues have asked me to speak on behalf of the board, and I'm honored to do so. Today, we recognize your achievements as graduates of the College of Education in Health and Human Sciences. Certain that the faculty have equipped you with plenty of knowledge and experiences, NIU sends you out into the world recognizing your remarkable accomplishments and confident about the accomplishments that are soon to come. You are indeed a fortunate few, for during your time at NIU, you have been a part of a historical period of transformation for this university and this community. Today marks the end of a long journey for many of you, yet it is also the beginning of an exciting career with many opportunities and many challenges, as well as personal and professional success ahead of you. And so let this celebration begin. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Trustee Julian. It's so meaningful for the graduates to hear from a fellow student who's also a member of the Board of Trustees. It's now my distinct pleasure to invite to the podium the President of Northern Illinois University, Dr. Douglas D. Baker.
Thank you, Provost Freeman. Good evening, Huskies. You know, it's actually a great evening for the parents and relatives of our graduates who've dreamed of this day for so long, for our graduates who've worked so hard to get here, and for me, because one of the great privileges of being a university president is having the opportunity to address a group like the one assembled here today, people on the cusp of doing great things, people who will become the leaders of tomorrow. People who will help their families, communities, and organizations thrive as they work to make the world a better place. It's a tall order, but this group's up to it. I find myself continually in awe of our students. They're smart, hardworking, talented. They're committed to service, to academic success, to their communities, and to each other. Working under the tutelage of our talented and dedicated faculty, these students have transformed themselves. We don't have time to share each of their stories, but I'd like to highlight a couple of examples. Could these students please stand when I announce their names? First, Warren Comas from the College of Health and Human Sciences. Warren? Warren submitted his application to NIU while on a U.S. Navy ship patrolling the Straits of Hormuz. It was only fitting, after all. He joined the Navy in 2007 precisely so that he could afford to finish his education. For 5 years, he served as a Navy corpsman, first at the Marine Corps School of Infantry, where he was in charge of the immunization clinic, occupational health, and ensuring water quality. After that, he was assigned to the USS Iwo Jima, where he oversaw the ship's medical office. The facility served the medical needs of more than 1,000 sailors, and when he arrived, the clinic had a terrible reputation. By the time he left, however, he'd earned the Navy Achievement Medal for turning it into a model of efficiency. By 2012, he's ready to pursue his dream of completing college. He left active service on August 6th and enrolled at NIU as a biology major 2 weeks later. His path changed shortly thereafter when he took Introduction to Public Health. In that class, he learned that a career in that field would allow him to continue much of the work he'd enjoyed and excelled at while in the Navy. As part of his coursework, he's worked at the Open Door Health Clinic, Health Center in Aurora, conducting HIV testing and speaking at schools and health fairs about safer sex and how to avoid HIV. The work fits well with his passionate belief that prevention is far preferable to treatment when it comes to health issues. He believes in the mission of the clinic so strongly that as part of an independent study project, he's been writing a grant on behalf of Open Door, which would allow them to expand their services into DeKalb County. In addition to all that, for most of his time at NIU, he served as in the Naval Reserves, worked as a fundraiser for the American Veterans Association, and held down a job at the local Lowe's Home Improvement Center, all while helping his wife, Jennifer, raise their sons, Quentin, age 4, and Wyatt, age 3. Warren, we thank you for your service in the Navy, where your service protected our freedom. during your time here as a model student and father, and in your future role as a public health educator who will protect our well-being. Please join me in a well-earned round of applause for Warren. Thank you, Warren. Next, Desiree Nino, College of Education. Where's Desiree? There she is. 4 years ago, Desiree Nino did something amazing, something most of us take for granted, but something unheard of in her family. She finished high school, shattering the proverbial glass ceiling. And today, when she crosses this stage as a first-generation college student and now college graduate, Desiree hurdles another mountain. She won't be the last, though. More about that later. Desiree's determination comes from surviving what she calls a kind of rough childhood, moving from one place to another, experiencing financial hardships, declaring her independence while a student at Plano High School. Classrooms became her safe places, teachers her angels, providing her things they knew she didn't have at home. She realized early that she'd wear those same shoes someday. Ask her why, and she'll say, I wanted to make my life different than the life I'd lived. I was inspired by my future and by my future children. The journey wasn't easy. With no roadmap for this fourth of 5 children to follow, Desiree navigated her only college search. NIU was nearby, and when happy faces and helping hands greeted her, well, this was the place. Juggling course overload, summer school, multiple jobs, and extracurriculars at the expense of sleep, she's represented the College of Education as a Northern Lights ambassador. She's been a tour guide, a peer instructor, and co-president of Best Buddies, which pairs college students and adults with special needs for friendship. This year, she worked at Sylvan Learning Center and as student taught first graders at North Grove Elementary in Sycamore. Her childhood dreams proved spot on. She cherishes her students, adoring being funny in front of them, treasures the silly things they say to her. Next in this cool story is a full-time job teaching third graders in Des Plaines. Congratulations. I'll go ahead and give her applause. I suspect those kids don't understand yet just how lucky they are. First, though, comes tonight. Her parents are here, and they're happy and proud, and they love her, and she loves them. And we must say hello to Summer, Desiree's 16-year-old sister, the younger sibling who inspired her to become this role model, this convincing advocate for the rewards of education. Summer, your big sister set an incredible example and opened an amazing door for you. Let's all give Desiree a big round of applause. Thanks, Desiree. As you can see from these stories I've shared, we have amazing students who've taken remarkable, life-altering journeys during their time at NIU. Clearly, they didn't walk alone down their chosen paths. They had strong and consistent encouragement, help and guidance from a constellation of people. Most notably, I'm speaking about the family. And often, one of the most influential people helping along the way is Mom. So, on this Mother's Day weekend, would all of the moms in the audience please stand and receive a very special thank you. Moms? Hey, dads, how about you two? Dads, stand up. All right, dads. Grandpas and grandmas? All right. There's probably some sons and daughters out there, too. That's great. Of course, we know it often takes a village to raise these college students. Graduates, as long as you're thanking people, I'd be remiss if I didn't provide you an opportunity to show your appreciation for the faculty who served as your guides on campus. Hold it. These talented and extraordinary, dedicated scholars, teachers, and researchers focus their energies on helping you shape your future. So, I would like to ask the faculty to stand and be recognized for their efforts. Faculty? Thank you. You know, also, I'd like to ask the university staff with us today to stand and be recognized. They too have had a big hand in helping our graduates here today. Any of the staff here today, please stand. Thank you. You know, in addition to giving people an opportunity to stretch their legs, that exercise in gratitude had another motive. You know, we got to look around the arena at all the people who were standing, and it's clear that graduates, that you've been blessed with a strong support system. Family, friends, faculty, staff, they helped you find your way here today. And I'm certain that all of them will continue to be there for you as you move forward in life. So I ask you that you keep all of that support in mind when others ask you for a helping hand. As Winston Churchill once said, we make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. So, as you make your way in the world, I urge you to give generously of gifts that you have. Whether it's working to protect our country or our health like Warren, or educating future leaders, I ask that you follow their examples and strive to leave the world a better place than you found it. Do so and you will truly make a wonderful life for yourself and make a difference. My congratulations to all of you. Best wishes for a prosperous and fulfilling future. Go Huskies!
Thank you, President Baker. I'd now like to introduce Lieutenant Colonel David Dozier from the NIU Department of Military Science.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of 11 of the NIU Spring 2015 graduates, and 3 of them are graduating in this ceremony today. These students will receive their commissions as officers in the U.S. Army and leave here to represent NIU and its contribution to our nation's military leadership. They are also joining the ranks of a distinguished group of 573 commissionees over the past 45 years who have served the country with honor and some of whom continue to serve today. Please hold all applause to the end as they take the oath of office. Cadet Jespal Bashel will commission into the Medical Service Corps and will report to Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Cadet Kevin Ernster will commission into the Military Police Branch and will report to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. And Cadet Daniel Patterson will commission into the Aviation Branch and will report to Fort Rucker, Alabama. Gentlemen, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Having been appointed an officer in the Army of the United States, do solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in recognizing the commitment of these young men to our nation and in becoming the Army's newest officers.
Congratulations to the newly commissioned officers, and thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Dozier. And this is a special thank you to the Lieutenant Colonel who will be retiring from the Army after an exemplary career of service to his country and to our university. Let's give him a round of applause. And now we're coming to the part of the ceremony that everyone has been waiting for. We're going to join in acknowledging the accomplishments of each of our graduates. I request that you remain for the entire commencement ceremony to honor all of the graduates. Thank you. I would also like to note that many of our undergraduate students have been recognized for awards and honors, but time does not allow us to announce each of these individually. Among the academic and other honors that are identified by pins, ribbons, and insignias, I note that graduates with university honors are identified by gold cords and sashes. Members of mortarboard are wearing gold ribbons secured to their mortarboard pin. At this time, the undergraduate degrees will be conferred by the president of the university. Will all candidates for the bachelor's degree please rise and remain standing? Dr. Baker, on behalf of the faculty of Northern Illinois University, I recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees as president, I hereby formally confer upon each of you, together with your fellows in absentia, who've been certified by the faculty as having successfully completed the prescribed requirements, the baccalaureate degree for which you are eligible. Accordingly, you're invested with all the privileges and responsibilities appropriate to that degree, and at this moment become an alumni of Northern Illinois University. Now, it is customary that you move your tassel from the right to the left, signifying you've earned your baccalaureate degree. Congratulations. Sit for a second.
Wilty Marshals. As soon as they get ready.
Lieutenant Jess Paul Bashel.
Tertia Jepson.
Lieutenant Kevin Ernster.
Prisma Arevalo.
Lieutenant Daniel Patterson.
Jessica Brown.
Taylor Proctor.
Chanel Dotson.
Nina Piscopo.
Zainbo Tandia.
Nicole Jednick.
Mystique Ben.
Catherine Betty.
Latavia Bell.
Bridget DiFilippo.
Nina Mendoza.
Amber Schnecky.
Rebecca Lopez.
Michael Newman.
Aurelius Leslie.
Humberto Beltran Jr.
Leah Kelly.
Jose Anaya.
Stephen Guardinano.
Arturo Redanas.
Mackenzie Wood.
Justine Kylo.
Courtney Grote.
Candace Powers.
Carly Yeager. Shelby Martin. Amber Volts,
Diana Sandoval,
Amanda Hayes,
Jessica Castro,
Alexis King,
Alex Dollister,
Alyssa Dent,
Crystal Dalaguete,
Anna Coates,
Shannon Johanning,
Amy Bryant,
Jen Tarvestad,
Natalie Mildice,
Jacqueline Beck,
Zyrene Rodriguez,
Nicole Tanya Brown,
Nicole Carbonaire,
Taylor Smith,
Kuan Bird,
Brittany Warner,
Sabrina Conway,
Leah Matichevsky,
Adana Obelor,
Melissa Kenny,
Hope Van Dyke Rowan,
Courtney Meyer,
Adriana Rowe,
Caitlin King,
Jasmine Muhammad,
Bridget Phelan,
Alicia Livette Rogers,
Heather Nizialek,
Sabrina Peters,
Rebecca Jacobs,
Jaleese Dixon,
Daniel Benkemper,
Cinnamon Lenore,
Michael Smuret,
Harry Suntheram,
Eric Elliman,
Guillermo Mendez,
Frida Uribe,
Charles White,
Mercedes Curry,
Whitney Elder,
Lois Andrews,
Sarah Hunter,
Patrice Alsaden,
Sarah Funk,
Catherine Burkhart,
Janet Luna,
Jessica Montalvan,
Rebecca Nates,
Megan Malley,
Nicole Lester,
Jessica Wiskovich,
Catherine Simoni,
Wendy Bussell,
Andrea Loftus,
Alyssa Duig,
Elena Roloff,
Stephanie Bariza,
Rachel Nicole Utley,
Naomi Nuccio,
Natalie Boyer,
Daniel Broderson,
Lauren Breen,
Christopher Adam,
Elizabeth Meyer,
Julianne Cronin,
Crystal Lifeit,
Naticia Augusta,
Rayondra Love,
Imani D. Robinson,
Cohen Lee,
Laisha Gorman,
Kayla Rawling,
Sherez Booker,
Jessica Ettinger,
Charvis Peoples,
Alisa Hasmin,
Laura Nuevo,
Haley Carl,
Caitlin Gonzalez,
Melanie Sesterhan,
Nan Hill,
Matthew Kirchen,
Ankai Anke,
Laura Kaler,
Erica Hardy,
Macy Grimm,
Casey Ewald,
Emily Stahl,
Paige DeSico,
Ashley McCool,
Melissa Amelia Angelhart,
Stephanie Lynn Thomas,
Megan Dienst,
Rachel Thomas,
Christine Deal,
Bailey Yamas,
Scott Chan,
Mary Carmen Ruiz,
Michael Edwards II,
Andrea Calderon,
Ashley Baucher,
Monica Santucci,
Michelle Bird,
Sandra Robles,
Darlindale Bonilla,
Damaris Hernandez,
Catherine Brewer,
Yanira Trejo,
Amanda Sarlito,
Molly Klassen,
Gino Hampton,
Ashley Pearson,
Rodnisha Stephen,
Amber Wadlington,
Victoria Satina,
Michelle Chambers,
Casey Cronforst,
Andrea Brock,
Nicole Deaton,
Eugene Bautista,
Sarah Bergstrom,
Megan Lamarca,
Allison Jeanette Gillardy,
Michael Ekstrom,
Catherine Schramm,
Maria Mauer,
Brianna Mack,
Stephanie Costello,
Carolina Deck,
Samantha Gazares,
Jessica Reinhardt,
Jessica Lovejoy,
Jessica Forney,
Kristen Smith,
Alitza Golitz,
Morgan Schaub,
Christopher Cherney,
Caitlin Lindsay Romberg,
Chelsea Logan,
Jessica Magsey,
Erin Duchesne,
Caitlin Howard,
Madeline Green,
Allison Kurska,
Jarrett Walski,
Warren Kumis,
Delaney Anderson,
Cole Stephan,
Caitlin Smith,
Ilsa Gangora,
Kristen Audrey Hutchinson Schwantz,
Carolina Ballins,
Angelina Fermenti,
Omatula Okunuga,
Maheen Ahmed,
Sarah Sonnenberg,
Lindsay Thomas,
Jessica Montalvo,
Mark Thomas,
Rachel Thompson,
Keelani Collins,
Kelsey Flynn,
Amber Hawkins Downing,
Nicole Beck,
Ronald Allen Crisostomo,
Melanie Duval,
Marlon Alvarez,
Stanley Brown,
Bulina Rasavong,
Megan Gardner,
Drashti Jani,
Heidi Pitsley,
Michelle Anderson,
Alisa Perez,
Anna Cosenza,
Ariana Garcia,
Adriana Flores,
Janet Anaya,
Mukta Parikh,
Cornelia Irvins,
Gina Golzinski,
Caitlin Madara,
Jennifer Dorland,
Nicole Williams,
Ibon Ukeyes,
Malena Lonas,
Catherine Venetine Kale,
Ariel Arenas,
Richard Bermaintis,
Liazon Richardson,
Chelsea Gagan,
Jennifer Ballard,
Paige Bumfrey,
Lauren Bailey,
Alyssa Bavaro,
Jennifer Burrows,
Charlotte Cloyd,
Heather Hancock,
Lindsay Garman,
Brittany Michaels,
Eric Inosa,
Carrie Stakowitz,
Shannon Carlson,
Dylan Moeller,
Emma Gaber,
Erica Escato,
Patrick Einert,
Kristen Shiana,
Catherine Augustine,
Emily West,
Tiffany Smith,
Stephanie Cyril,
Kimberly Bryant,
Janet Gonzalez,
Gary Bennett,
Denita Rivera,
Danasha Walker,
Hannah Neiman,
Rashina Sanders Golden,
Kathleen Young,
Bianca Garrett,
Philip Serantone,
Jasmine Watson,
Chanel McCormick,
D'Angelo Pierce,
Jasmine Sims,
Akue Fale,
Verlissa Horn,
Tanya Prado,
Tontania English,
Melanie Lentz,
Adeline Acoba Garvida,
Elizabeth DeGia,
Amy Howe,
Sophie Forcioli,
Stanley Williams,
Quincy Crosby,
Katie Dirksen,
Kelly Nortz,
Jacqueline Alberts,
Amanda Stepp,
Allie Woods,
Shelby Davis,
Christina Miller,
Lauren Noonan,
Claire Legard,
Adam Hazem Hassan,
Febishola Faladi,
John Gustafson,
Amanda Wolf,
Sean Nash,
Jamie Foster,
Jerry Daniel,
Kayla Holcomb,
Jacob Forsman,
Vinay Nayola,
Jacob Farrell,
Elizabeth Thurl-Thomley,
Rachel Marks,
Julie Shupner,
Megan Warren,
Abby Utley,
Kayla Smith,
Haley Baker,
Aaron Reardon,
William Holden,
Georgia Varvaletos,
Angela Versluth,
Nicole Fabiano,
Ann Kindonlin,
Christopher Monaco,
Bushra Durrani,
Ysenio Pereno,
Jesselyn Jorda,
Jacinta Lopez,
Carla Shope,
Kevin Polidoro,
Jessica Colgan,
Sabrina Marie Miller,
Margaret Cleven,
Janetta Smith,
Kelly Russell,
Portia Naylor,
Jasmine Burgess,
Dominique Riley,
Sean Esping,
Danielle Owens,
Jessica Martineau,
Sherwan Williamson,
Tony Williams,
Samantha Yonan,
Sophia Pervez,
Rachel Brackman,
Hajir Alman,
Karen Sarai Gonzalez,
Elizabeth Fisk,
Gabriela Carbajal Sotelo,
Sarah Hargis,
Anna Kujer,
Kelly McCulloch,
Evie Gellick,
Jacqueline Damon,
Victoria Walters,
Tanisha Sampson,
Gabrielle Mancuso,
Sabia Sims,
Paula Talita Rothenberg,
Saeed Velgara,
Ariel Thomas,
Alexandra Shad,
Antonia Mead,
Frank Wohan,
Ashley Terrell,
Brandon Taylor,
Tiaja Bell,
William Wilson,
Shyla Flakes,
Anson Lydell Hadley Lamb,
Sarah Green,
Callie Kane,
Rita Shadle,
Cassandra Scardino,
Courtney Schmidt,
Stacy Miller,
Ariel Arostegui,
Eliana Rodriguez,
Bradley Torres,
Samantha Tracy,
Jamie Potts,
Alec Joseph Zielinski,
Molly Lemansky,
Colin Odishu,
Roman Edgingberg, Alicia Bridges,
Shelby Capuchillo,
Leah Dawn Reeves,
Morgan Capuccelli,
Jezelina Flores,
Kirk Sam Palada,
Martha Zachman,
Colin Martin,
Kelly Katzman,
Gwen Sable,
Megan Craggy,
Andrew Fernandez,
Amanda Kinnair,
Samantha Kraft,
Kimberly Jernick,
Elizabeth Mikalu,
Laura Stangl,
Lauren DeFries,
Christopher Enger,
Stevie Parks,
Anthony Miko Terry,
Jennifer Russo,
Tanisha Patterson,
Samantha Frank,
Kendra Chester,
Maheli Pavelka,
Lindy Luchowski,
Julia Green,
Caitlin Martin,
Barbara Dominella,
Samantha Casper,
Lilbeth Navarez,
Morgan Nall,
Kushbu Vyas,
Caitlin Collin,
Cynthia May Holman,
Kayla Freund,
Stacy Ramos,
Christina Ghanem,
Jessica Gerzak,
Jordan Youngie,
Annalise Irvin,
Jenna McCormick,
Eva Powers,
Carrie Zitt,
Stephanie Schwartz,
Elizabeth Ritter,
Kristen Farley,
Samantha Sadecki,
Erica Marie Banks,
Emily Quinn Magera,
Megan Robinson,
Dragana Nikolic,
Shaving Patel,
Nadia Komarova,
Samantha Sadler,
Chandra Lewandowski,
Jana Punders,
Daniel Gross,
Kevin Lonicky,
Bincy Varghese,
Justin Zacharias,
Jency Thomas,
Michelle King,
Megan Page Ladoni,
Ann Zagoda,
Lauren Heitman,
Tawanda Morris,
Caitlin Rayburn,
Sharik Johnson,
Lindsay Kellner,
Kimara Benson,
Christina Meyer,
Bridget Dunlap,
Brittany Chambers,
Renee Anderson,
Caitlin Zierko,
Rebecca Mensching,
Victoria Halber,
Stephanie Sucharithian,
Emily Hepner,
Karma Reeve,
Blake Glasson,
Christopher Wendell,
Samuel Geddes,
Destiny Ritley,
Casey Kephart,
Valerie Rakers,
Emily Ann Mead,
Stephen Urin,
Jill Psyche,
Michael Rulon,
Clarissa Anai Valtierra,
Joseph Ruland,
Tamika Suzette Simpson,
Monica Rangel,
Stephanie Surauer, Rainier Job, Paris Perkins, Michael Sanders, Elaine Rodriguez.
These are the graduates of the College of Health and Human Sciences.
College of Education scholars, please approach the stage as directed by the faculty marshals. College of Education scholars, please approach the stage.
Amanda Mackenzie Ionta,
Desiree Marie Nino,
John Michael Loggins,
Bridget Marie Oprins,
John Edward Holokowski,
Amanda Lynn Hayward,
Ryan Michael Mick,
Leah Marie Culbertson,
Ivan Allen Martinez Salazar,
Alexis Jacqueline Andrews,
Andrew Lee Hocomer,
Stephanie Letitia DeVries,
Justin Joseph James Ashley,
Kayla Jacqueline Akers,
Daniel Delgado,
Kirsten Henderson Marshall Sr.,
Zachary Charles Marcos,
Fritz Kolkol,
Kyle Thomas Kokuski,
Nicholas David Savino,
Robert Joseph Bacher,
Emily Elizabeth Skinner,
Jenna Marie Poppin,
Mitchell James Howie,
Ashley Nicole Prickett,
Jacob Donald Kuthi,
Jennifer Lynn Ferrara,
Caitlin Ann Pohill,
Paul E. Kuiper,
Cara Elizabeth Stumphy,
Morgan Hart Buckup,
John Michael Lugidas Darovic,
Jamie Lee Harris,
Stephen Charles Doder,
Samantha Taylor Martinez,
Ayanna Denise Kimbrough,
Lauren Ariel Spira,
Nicole Alyssa Pelusa,
Jessica Ray Grendler,
Marie Ann Sloma,
Caitlin Ann Clark,
Erica Jordan Moss,
Jennifer Page Howe,
Scott Friedman,
Allison Christine Frazier,
Andrew John Kohler,
Jacqueline Lacey Morgan,
Aaliyah Elizabeth Lund,
David Allen Rose,
Jamal Robber,
Bethany Grace Davidson,
Gabrielle Renee Linier,
Michael Ituso Siptich,
Nina Catherine Partridge,
Erin Rose Igo,
Emily Catherine Sirwonka,
Margaret Corazon Kimpo Gray,
Catherine Ann Brand,
Gevi Mar Robinoil Kananen,
Neferti Lowe,
Ian Patrick Gwaltney,
Allison Cherie Lynn East,
Eric Frankie Domingo,
Krista Marie Fasola,
James Brennan Van Fleet,
Jacqueline Suzanne Messick,
Christian Roberto Ortego Valenzuela,
Jack Michael Andrews,
Brittany Allison Whaley,
Jessica Lynn Biller,
Stephanie Nicole Tribal,
Caitlin Marie Brown,
Caitlin Louise Hayes,
Laura Elizabeth Watkins,
Meg Elizabeth Pipenbrink,
Megan Marie Manley,
Alexis Marie Demopoulos,
Brittany Yvette Mason,
Jessica Lee Lubick,
Alyssa Nicole Kemper,
Catherine Joyce Hunzinger,
Jennifer Leigh Horst,
Caitlin Linda Barrett,
Leah Beatrice Grutzmacher,
Allison Kathleen Hecht,
Kayla Megan Barron,
Kristen Nicole Barrett,
Chelsea Nicole McDowell,
Richard Charles Bayman III,
Tyler Matthew Broadway,
Charlotte Lane Dornbush,
Nicholas Riley Gavigan,
Alexandra Garcia,
Crystal Gabrielle Burkaga,
Vanessa Edvises Velasquez,
Owen Jake Stiff,
Malia Michelle Getty,
Brittany Lee Prentice,
Irene Michelle Major,
Shannon Lynn Moose,
Amber Lee Kling,
Andrew Michael Yount,
Robert John Buddy,
Kyle Thomas Cornier,
Stephen Solomini,
Joseph Jeffrey Long,
Leor Zaslowski,
Megan Chilini,
Andrew James Danforth,
Jesse Quinn Ramirez,
Chelsea Joe Tridgen,
Michael Vincent Ramirez,
Molly Rose Brenningstall,
Michael Christopher Sperry,
Kevin Michael Mortensen,
Kimberly Ray Foreman,
Jacob William Ackert,
Michael Brian Casey,
David A. Aguilar,
Jacqueline Marie Hepa,
Christopher Thomas Sikura,
Gabriela Erocas Godinze,
Robert George Scholl,
Nicole Marie Johnson,
Rebecca Diane Blair,
Bradley Mark Cesaroni,
Joseph Wee Lee,
Nathan Alexander Asbury,
Marika Nicole Baker,
James Douglas Berg Jr.,
Erin Margaret Sanders,
Bradley Allen Graziano,
Anna Elizabeth Robertson,
Casey Lewis Martinson,
Elizabeth Jane Goebel,
Jason Robert McCollin,
Kelly A. Sullivan,
Estela S. Vasquez,
Olivia Jean Mazak,
Anher Yerk,
Catherine Marie Ansenberger,
Rebecca Lynn Walls,
Brianna K. Smith,
Jessica Lynn Seaworth,
Erin Elizabeth Ann Murphy,
Jennifer Lynn Kova,
Catherine Louise Castillo,
LaShonda Tonia Morris,
Robert Raymond and O'Donnell,
Lakenya Monique Gordon,
Vicki Green,
Jasmine Kirsten McCrae,
Caitlin Elizabeth Lee,
Nicolette Rianne Sampson,
Bethany Noel Considine,
Alexis Nicole Sherrard,
Heather Ray Grobe, Deanna Marie Albright, Jessica Mary Stubick, Haley Jolene Kimbrell, Allison Elizabeth Sorter, Samuel Meng, Chanel Renee Barksdale. These are the graduates of the College of Education.
Wow. Congratulations. Before I conclude, I'd like to take this opportunity to extend a special thanks of congratulations and appreciation to the men and women of our ROTC Husky Brigade who were commissioned today at this ceremony and earlier today. On behalf of all of NIU and all of those here today, thank you for your dedication and your service. Well, something's changed since I last stood at this podium a few minutes ago. You're now graduates of one of the finest universities in the country. That makes you a member of the exclusive organization known as NIU Alumni. It's a group that includes leaders from all walks of life, from the classroom to the boardroom to the halls of Congress. It's comprised of individuals who've dared to try to do great things, and their successes have given NIU a bit of a reflected glory in which we can all bask. The record of achievement brings to mind a quote from Theodore Roosevelt, who said, "Far better to dare mighty things, to win glorious triumphs, even though checkered by failure, than to rank with those poor spirits who neither enjoy much nor suffer much because they live in the gray twilight that knows not victory or defeat." So, my question to you graduates is, what is your dream? Will you dare mighty things? I believe you will, because during your time with us, you've demonstrated that's in your nature. Now it's your turn to take what you've learned and what's inspired you while with us and chart your own course and build your own life. Standing here before you, I have absolutely no doubt that you're ready. Your NIU education's taught you to think creatively, beyond traditional boundaries. You're equipped with communication and critical thinking skills that allow you to thrive not only in the workplace, but in life. So, by all means, chase your dreams, or as Theodore Roosevelt said, dare mighty things. I wish each and every one of you success in life and the fulfillment of your dreams. I'm proud of you, Huskies. Okay, we've got one more thing to do. Please turn to the last page of your program and join Deanna Francis as we sing the Alma Mater. And following the Alma Mater, guests are asked to remain in their seats for the recessional of the platform party, faculty and graduates. And will the audience please rise as you are able?
Here we proudly lift our voices. One more song. What do you want to do?